The next morning.
Good morning. So we're off to go get my glasses this morning.
I have new glasses. I actually have two. I have these and some sunglasses, which will kind of live in my handbag, etc., as I need them. I'm trying to wear these as much as possible so that my eyes get used to the prescription, even though it's not really that much of a difference in prescription. I just want to make sure all my bases are covered. You can see my blanket behind me. Yeah, today we didn't do much. So this is half term week. The plan currently is to take a little one to not the hospital, to Alton Towers tomorrow. Tuesday, I don't know. Wednesday, mum is at, or is it tomorrow? I need to double check. No, Wednesday, mum is at a physio appointment at the hospital. So we'll probably stay close. And then Thursday, me and dad have a house meeting, which will be explained in a different video. I'm gonna actually sit down and start that video actually, but that will be explained in a different video. So yeah, we have that meeting, which is going to take up pretty much all our morning, sadly. So I might try and take a little one and dad to have pizza in the afternoon and maybe do like a little bit of window shopping for like house stuff. So we have an idea of what we like, what we don't like, that sort of thing. Because the little one wants to be a part of the process, but we'll see what happens. Then Friday, I might take him to Meadowhall because he loves going there, and we don't go too often. But yeah. So that's the current plan. Whether that stays like that, I don't know. I may also have to give up a Saturday because obviously we are going to be in a meeting on Thursday morning. So these things happen. But I have been to the cinema 8 times this month, so I'm very happy. I'm ahead of where I thought I'd be with my cinema trips, and that does mean actually this week being with little one all the time isn't so bad. I've just sent dad the emails that we need to do on everything, but we'll see what happens. I'm actually starting to get hungry, so I need to get some food ready. I do like these glasses actually. They're slightly bigger than I would normally have, but I think they suit me. I probably won't wear them much in videos in general just because of like glare, etc. But I am going to wear them for a little bit now, editing, etc., just so that my eyes get used to them, and it's just good to wear them. I only need them for concentration work, computer work, driving, those sort of things. Which is why you don't see me wearing my glasses all that often. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you. Oh, yeah, that's everything so far. Little one has really enjoyed really enjoyed the last week of school, and I think it's very much ready for just to chill at home. Oh, actually, that's a lie. I need a chill at home day because um he needs a haircut. So, um, that might be what we do. Actually, that might be that might be best for Wednesday or Thursday. We'll figure that out. On Wednesday, we might also take him to Oxygen Jump for the sun session because he'd go for 2 hours, wear a ton of energy out, and it's like a 2 hour session. So why wouldn't I? Yes, there are like things I need to put away for that. Um, but yeah, I'm ranting at this point. I'm kind of just reeling off thoughts in my head. I'm gonna go get food because I think that's part of the problem is that I'm hungry and so I'm not thinking straight.
So today's plan has changed completely. We were gonna go to Old Towers. We ended up going to Meadowhall because of the weather. We're gonna go on Friday instead. It's a big, like, way last big trip. For February half term, which also works because we have a meeting on Thursday morning. So tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing with him. I can't decide if we're gonna do. And Thursday we're gonna do IKEA, so we're gonna do IKEA and like the furniture shops because he wants to. Little one wants to help. Look with his brother, with my dad. So he just wants to be included really. So we're gonna do that. So I don't entirely know what I'm doing with him tomorrow. Wednesday we're talking sea life or the zoo. I don't know which one at this point. Um yeah. So I don't know. We're kind of figuring out this week as it goes because I didn't really plan anything and I ended up not filming anything today because I just forgot. So um film my makeup. Yes, this is a glass straw, but I'm so careful with these. So if you didn't know, someone broke it and swallowed it and hurt themselves. Um, but I take good care of the straw. I check it every time I use it. I'll pull it out and check it. I'll actually probably give this a quick rinse before I use it. And if I don't use hot water. I only use warm water, just soap and cold water with this. I don't use anything too abrasive or anything like that. As I said, when I clean this, I always double check it, make sure there are no cracks in it or anything like that. And honestly, never had any issues with glass straws, but I'm always careful. We do also make sure the little one only really uses silicone straws, just because you never know. Um, but yes, my hair is going very long. It's going to be cut. We did give the little one a haircut today, so tomorrow you get to see a new haircut because I think for most of the day it's going to be me and him, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'm just going to spend the evening relaxing. I go finish washing my makeup off because I just wiped the first layer off. Probably I need a pee because it's just easier that way. I'm also going to turn this big light off because I hate having a big light on. Um, I think it might be time to throw this one out. I do this one fresh Noel, so fresh bottle. Good. Alexa, what time is it? Good evening, Gabrielle. It's 7:14 p.m. 4 hours. Um, oh, nice and cozy.
Good morning. So it's been a bit of a slow morning. Your mum has a physio appointment this morning, so we're in no big rush. It's nice weather outside, so I think the plan of action is I'm gonna get dressed, sort my hair out, a little bit of makeup on, and then go get little one and figure out something to do for a little bit. Get some food, do some window shopping because I think he'll enjoy that most today. But we'll see. It depends on his mood, etc. Yeah, my hair also does need a cut at some point, but I think that is going to have to wait. I try and always put it in some form of sleep protective style. A comment was left on a video about birthday presents because that is slowly creeping up. I haven't really got that far. I'm not gonna lie. I will have a look on my wish lists, leave them linked everywhere. Obviously they're up, they're available all year round, so you can send anything. I obviously don't expect anything. We do get a ton of family sending money, etc. for Easter and Christmas and birthdays and all those things. And obviously, I don't expect you guys to do any of that, but I do always leave it available for those who ask. So I will make sure that is available and current for you guys later today. By the time you see this, it will be done and it will probably be linked down below if you want to check it out. But yeah, I will. Oh, what was I thinking? I will leave stuff for little one on those wish lists just in case. Obviously, again, neither of us expect anything from you guys. As I said in last video before, he was very surprised to get anything. Sorry, I have a dermatitis itch, but always appreciated. So, yeah, I just thought I will answer that comment, but I just thought I'd answer it in the video here, and I haven't had a drink yet, which is why I sound kind of like congested. I also don't feel great. That's the situation. I will make sure that it's set up for you guys and it's available, but and everything's current and up to date, and there's nothing on there as like repeats. But yes, if that's something you're interested in, happy to have that linked everywhere so you have access to it pretty much whenever you feel like. I got asked about podcasts, and I know I mentioned it in the Instagram stuff. I don't entirely know what's happening with that. I don't entirely know what I'm thinking. My current thought is if I do it, it will be a Patreon only thing for now. Just because it gives me something to concentrate on and put it somewhere, and see how it interacts. And then obviously, if it's something that you guys really enjoy over on Patreon, then obviously I will happily move it to other platforms such as here or on to Spotify and those sort of platforms. But yeah, I haven't really figured that out yet. I don't know what I'm doing with that. It was kind of a thrown out idea with a friend before Christmas, and then honestly, I kind of forgot about it, but it got brought up because I asked you guys if you would be interested, and you guys have re-mentioned it, so I'm guessing you are interested. But that's a thought for later when I have some more time. Right now, I'm gonna get ready for the day and see if Dad's up because he's the one taking Mum to her appointment, so I can watch little one. Nearly said his name there. But yeah, I'm ranting at this point, so I'm gonna go do what I need to do. I've done my skincare, etc. Well, I didn't think you'd be that interested in seeing that again. I could be wrong though. I mean, it has changed slightly, but not much. Oh, that is weak. Alexa, what time is it? Okay, later than I thought. Need to be leaving in a minute. Yeah, it's later than I thought. We need to be heading out soon in the next 10 minutes to have traffic. I think makeup look is pretty simple. That's kind of how I have been actually very liking this lip combo, which is the MAC Face Pencil with any lot of lipstick, matte lipstick, so I may have to do it. This again when it runs out. Oh. I didn't take a hand with me, so maybe we'll just do it in case. Excess off my hands. I don't need to get the worst off the brush while I can. I'll wash these this week actually. Ow. This is it. My hair does need trimming, but it can wait for. But I have to finish getting my stuff ready, and then the other one, I need to figure out what I'm doing with this finger. Trim some of that off. See if I have the little one, because it's just quicker that way.
Oh, so no one is in the background. We have Mum instead of Dad today. He's being a little awkward, so it might have been better to have Dad, but hey ho, we'll see. We are about to go for pizza, but we are waiting for Mum so that we can go. Oh, here she comes. Yeah.
So I'm watching this whole Inside Next Top Model thing, the Tyra Banks reality check thing, and I would have been like 7 or 8 when this originally like started. And there were 18 cycle seasons, whatever you want to call it. Um, or more. I don't know. I stopped watching pretty early on. And while, yes, it was enticing and thralling and all those things, and I definitely remember me and other kids watching it. The thing that gets me is I swear Harry Banks has this belief that people never saw the show as problematic. I have a distinct memory of particularly kind of early secondary school, end of primary school, um, like middle school age for Americans who might be watching this, of less so us kids, but more so adults being like, that's an issue. Um, because it did kind of become this thing that everyone watched together. I do remember several of my friends watching it with their parents. It wasn't something I enjoyed after a while. Something about it just didn't sit right with me after watching, I think, a season or two. But I distinctly remember lots of people having kind of a negative opinion about this, both in the industry and out of the industry. But social media was just starting out back then, and so is it just me, or like, is she completely not in reality in the sense of understanding there was backlash even then? I do appreciate that obviously since COVID and everything, people have rewatched it. You can watch it on Netflix and those sort of things, but like, and we're looking back at it now on our lens that we have today after Me Too and all those things. I completely see why she feels like there's been this bombardment of negative press. But does she truly not realize that on social media, to a degree, there was negative press? It just didn't hit the same as it does now. Because, especially back then, we all knew that, any press was good press, whether it was good or bad. So, I'm watching this and she seems very delulu about it. And it just intrigues me. I don't know. I'm watching episode 1, so, I could be completely missing something here, but yeah. She just seems to think that she only ever had good press back then. And I kind of feel like she's missing a good chunk of the story, especially when, you know, stuff was happening and contestants were already unimpressed and unhappy with it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a weird experience, I guess. But I'm watching like the scene in the hot club and all those things, which was dodgy in the first place. And it just, yeah. So the Shandy stuff has just ended in episode 1. And Tanya Tyra makes this face that people make when people say, I want to say no, but I know better than to say no. Okay, yes, I remember it. I know it was a really shitty thing to do, but I kind of don't care. Wonder what the excuse is going to be. Anyway, I'm going to rest watching TV. I wondered. This is not about what's happening in my life and anything, but I'm watching it, so I thought I'd ask. Because I don't know how many other people are watching this on Netflix. I did also kind of get influenced by TikTok to watch this. I'm not gonna lie.
The next day.
Morning, guys. I had a really rough night last night. Couldn't. I had an insomnia night. They happened. I had to like go better, but yeah. I, um. Sorry. So this plan is kind of weird because I didn't plan on enough for this summer. This February half term. So I need to sit down in a couple of weeks and work out his Easter her half term better. Um, um, but yeah, I'm still waking up, still moving slowly. Lots of things happening. I'm also starting to not feel well, which I think is what caused the insomnia last night. I just couldn't I couldn't settle myself. I couldn't get comfy. I couldn't breathe properly. All those wonderful things that happen. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm putting some moisturizer on, and then we're gonna head out because I am later than I planned to be for little one.
$48 hours later.